morning. I am Coimbatore Tirumular Siddharpeetham Sivayogi Sivarajan speaking. Now I am going to explain Sri Chakra formation in yogi's body, how it is formed. In Tirumandram, Saint Tirumula is explaining all these things in chapter 4 of Tirumandram. Chapter 3 is a book of Siva Yogas. In this lot of Siva Yoga techniques in different names and forms and the procedures to be observed. The result coming out of that yoga all are explained in that book. The next chapter, fourth chapter, deals with the Shaktipat Yoga. In this he gives details of yandras as well as different forms of yogic perfections. The Shaktipat Yoga is followed in different levels, Sarya, Kriya, Yoga and Dhyana. Here the yogic approach and through which Mukti can be obtained is explained in this chapter. Here he explains how the Sri Chakra is formed. When the yogi activates the lower chakras, the chakras merge together, the lower one merging with the higher one, and in that procedure, stage by stage, the energy level in the body of yogi will increase, and each adhara is an yandra having different names, and these yandras merge, and finally the total of all the yandras becomes Sri Chakra, and this chakra surges in the Guru Mandala of the yogi. And this procedure, how it is formed, what is the energy stored in that, all these are categorically explained in Tirumandram. Following this, I am conducting Shaktipat Yoga, both the theory as well as practicals. And this practical will enshrine the different Devi forms in the body of yogi. Wherever the yogi stays, the blessing will be there in this and that place, and those who come near him will get that energy and get benefited. So Shankaracharya came to Tamil Nadu and established enshrined Sri Chakra in Tiruvattiur in Chennai, Thiruvannaikkaval in Trichy, and Kanjipuram temple in Kanjipuram. He stayed in one place for doing this puja and installing this Sri Chakra. The place rose to be a highest mutt. Shankaracharya formed 4 mutts, but this became the 5th mutt, overtaking of shooting better than the other 4 mutts formed by him. So the vibrations stored in the body of yogi is very powerful. So worshipping the Shakti in temple, and worshipping Shakti in Homa and puja in houses, and storing the energy in the body of the yogi will be more and more important. Tirumular explains how this energy transformation happens in the body of the yogi. A biochemical change as well as change in the astral energy will happen in the body of the yogi, and finally the Sri Chakra will be formed above the head of yogi in the Guru Mandala, as well as the Devis will be enshrined in each adhara. In Hymn 1255, he explains that ஏருளி உள்ளெழு தாமரை நாளிதழ் ஏர்வழி விந்துவினால் எழு நாதமாம் ஏர்வழி அக்கலை எங்கும் நிறைந்தபின் ஏருளி சக்கர நடு அவ்வன்னியே. In Mooladhara there are 4 petals. These 4 petals are representing Siddham, Buddhi, Manam and Ahankara. The Siddham, Buddhi and Manam, Ahankara. Mana is the compilation of Maya. It induces the five senses to go outward and get connected with the material things. But Tirumular explains the Atma should use this Arivu, the Siddham, Buddhi, Manam, Ahankaram, Buddhi. The yogi should use his Buddhi and Ahankara. It should be used as a kajal to control the five senses and turn the five senses inward. The Atma should use ego or Ahankara as the kajal to return the five senses to its original source called Siddham. The energy so returned, the energy so withdrawn from the material worlds will be deposited in Siddham, where the Sivalinga will be formed. When this process happens in the body of the yogi, this energy will be transferred to the Sahasrara. The four petals present in Mooladhara the energy will be posted in four petals in Brahmarandhra. There are four petals facing the four directions in Brahmarandhra, and the energy in these four petals in Mooladhara will be transferred and reposted in the four petals in Sahasrara. For ordinary people, the four petals in the Mooladhara will be active. So long as they are active, they will be involved in empirical and material worlds. They will plunge into material pleasures. They will run after Maya, and they may get away. They have to collect the energy back and use this energy for yogic heights, realization. When this happens, the energy will be elevated and it will be stored in the four petals in the Brahmarandhra. When the energy of this Mooladhara is taken and stored in the four petals in Brahmarandhra, they will shine like stars. Amidst these stars, the center, Manonmani and Sadasiva will be enshrined. And one can worship Manonmani and Sadasiva in his Brahmarandhra. So this will give bliss to the yogi. When he does this activation, there are activation techniques, mantras and mudras. And I am conducting a practical course also. When you activate these energy centers, when you raise this energy from Mooladhara and post it in the four petals in the Brahmarandhra, they start shining, and the yogi will get lot of pleasures, and these pleasures will be distributed all over the body. Not only the body, mind, spirit, the physical body will also start enjoying the vibrations as well as the blissful experiences, magnetic energy flow, and the yogi will enjoy bliss and leading to mukti also. So this happens when the yogi arouses the energy in the Mooladhara by pranayama and other techniques, kundalini power. This will happen and the Sri Chakra will be formed in the Guru Mandala. So these are the letters which give and become Sri Chakra and become lustrous above the head of this yogi. And in this chakra, the Shiva Shakti energy will enshrine and it will bless not only the yogi but also those present around the yogi. They become this Nada also. When they are taken to head, they become Nada level, converted into Nada, the causal energy of Shiva. And thus this transformation happens through Shiva Yoga or Shaktipati Yoga. And this energy transformation is well explained in Chandra Yoga also. How the energy present in this energy Mooladharas will be taken up and converted into this is explained. In a practical manner, I am giving training to those devotees who want to enshrine the divine qualities, divine power, and divine vibrations in their body so that vast changes can be brought about by the Shaktipat Yoga. Many of my students have transformed their lives by the Shaktipat Yoga. Those who want to take the exercise or practice, spiritual practice, contact me. Thank you.